Hello and welcome to my channel and my new video. In my hands I have the Gshock GA-010 and I'm going to show you how to set the time and date on this watch. So let's get started. From the standard timekeeping mode, and that is the mode when the watch tells the time, press and hold the upper left button until you hear the beep. So let's go, press and hold. And there it is. Now we are in the mode of setting our watch. First in a row of setting is setting our home city. Currently it is flashing Paris time zone, and that is correct time zone. It is my time zone, but you can shuffle it by pressing the upper right or lower right button until you get it to your time zone. I'm gonna leave it at Paris. Next up, I'm going to press the mode button and we enter setting the daylight saving time mode. So is the DST on or off, is shuffled by pressing the start button between on or off. I'm gonna leave it at on since it is on in my time zone. Press the mode button again and we move on to setting our time format. Currently it is flashing 24-hour time format, but you can shuffle it by pressing the start button and it will change between 12-hour time format or 24-hour time format. When it's in the 12-hour time format, P indicator stating for PM region is indicated over here. I'm gonna leave it at 24-hour time format. Once I'm done with my time format, I'm going to press the mode button and now we are setting our seconds value. You cannot set the exact value of seconds, but what you can do is reset them to 0 simply by pressing the start button. Next up, press the mode button again and we move on to setting our hour value. 23 is flashing, but you can change it by pressing the upper or lower right button. Next up, press the mode button to move on to setting our minutes value. Again, procedure is the same. Whilst the minutes are flashing, press the upper or lower right button to decrease or increase your minutes value. In my time zone, it is 41 minutes currently. Next up, press again the mode button and now I'm setting my year value. This is the correct value, but I can decrease it by pressing the upper right button or increase it by pressing the lower right button. By pressing the mode button, we move on to next setting. Next setting is setting our month value. Number 5 stands for month of May, and it is correct, but again, pressing the reset or start button, you shuffle your month value. Once you set your month value, press the mode button again, and we move on to setting our day value. Currently in my time zone, it is May the 16th, but I can decrease it or increase it by pressing one of these two buttons on the side. Now we have set our day value and we move on to next setting by pressing the mode button. Next setting is our operation tone. Is it enabled when it stands key or disabled when I press the start button or muted? So by pressing the start button, you're muting or unmuting your watch. I'm gonna leave it at on. Press the mode button to enter the next setting, and that is our illumination duration. What it is? Well, it determines the length of illumination when I press the illuminate button. LT1 stands for illumination duration of 1.5 seconds, and when I press the start button, I'm shifting into LT3, which means that when I press the illumination button, the watch screen will stay lit on for 3 seconds. So by pressing the start button, you're shortening or prolonging your illumination duration on this watch. I'm gonna leave it at LT1. Once we have done with setting the illumination duration, I'm going to press the mode button and we are back at the beginning and setting our home city, which means that we have ran through the cycle of setting the time and date on this watch. What's left to do is to implement these settings simply by pressing the upper left adjust button just once, the watch is back at the standard timekeeping mode, and all of those settings that we have just ran through are being implemented, and your new time has been set. Also, if your watch hands are out of the alignment, or if the analog time is not correct to the digital time, you can see the video on my channel on how to correct that. That would be all for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and if you are into watch related content, please subscribe. So thank you.